Hey LTB crew, Eric Tui checking in with you. Today we're going to talk about the 5 must-have products for this spring crappie fishing. Alrighty, so we have 5 variations of some great products. The first variation is going to be some plain hooks. Can't go wrong with plain hooks, especially with live bait. The next thing is going to be an inline spinner, something with a blade, something that's going to give a little thump down there. Following that is going to be jig heads. These are going to be fished with a live bait and or plastics. Plastics are a great component for those springtime crappies, as well as going to be a crankbait. This might be a small or a little larger crankbait, but something that is going to be fantastic for your spring crappie fishing. Let's now dive into these products a little more. So now the first one can be really simple, just a plain simple hook. This is going to be great for that live bait fishing, especially when those crappies get a little finicky. We're going to be able to fish this typically under a float or a slip bobber of some sort.
That's a better one, Tom.
Next up is going to be the inline spinner. Something with a blade, something that's going to have a nice little thump to it in the water column. This is going to be a great way to call out those active fish in the school. Following up from that is going to be a variety of jig heads. Something simple that we could use with live bait, fish it close to the bottom, or something that we could fish live bait or even a plastic attached to that and slow troll with it. Jig heads are a great option to give you a variety of different presentations for those springtime crappies.
For the future.
To follow up after those great jig heads that we're going to keep an assortment of, we want to have a variety of soft plastics. These soft plastics, they all have their own little kind of tick, if you would. The classic crappie tube bait, something that can be fished at any depth, any portion of the water column, has a great tumbling effect, spiral down and through the water column to call for those fish. Even something small, simple, that's just got a nice quiver to it. And the classic grub tail, nice ribbon tail that's gonna paddle and thump and move for you. Again, calling out those active crappies.
Sometimes you have to wade through those smaller fish to get the bigger ones. Yeah, this is exactly what we're looking for. That is a big pre-spawn crappie caught on a panfish cobra by bait rigs, and that's probably a 13 and a half inch crappie, big female, big belly on her, and we're gonna let her go do her thing. But that is exactly what I wait all winter for. We've got water temperatures right now are in the low 50s, just starting to hit 50 degrees. These fish are coming in. They probably won't spawn for another week or so, depending on water temperature and the weather that we have. But that's exactly what we were looking for. Let's put her back and get on some more.
Lastly, never to forget crankbaits. Crankbaits come in obviously tons of shapes and sizes, but something that may have to be a little bit larger to match the hatch, or something that we can really downsize, maybe imitate a small minnow or even a small bug. Crankbaits are a great option to troll and also cast, really dialing in the lake, finding those active fish sooner than later. I hope you anglers enjoyed our 5 top must-haves to have this spring crappie fishing. If you have any questions or would like to see more, please leave a comment below. Don't forget, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. We'll see you on the water next time.